welcome to another episode of The Week in Metal. This is week 16, April 15th through April 21st. This is also the first ever sober edition of The Week in Metal. Had too much to drink last night. Wait till the end, I'll tell you what happened last night. This week I checked out 18 things. Pretty light week. I'm going to talk about 4 now. Might talk about give my final thoughts on Metallica at the end, because I promised last week I would listen to the whole album, and I did. Talk about it at the end. So, first up is Morrath, Centuries of Blindness. This is a 5-piece band from Poland, formed in 2021. This is their first full-length album. They've also released an EP previously. Metal Archives listed as thrash/death. This, to me, is old school death metal. Morbid Angel, right? Sounds like Morbid Angel. So, sounds like your cup of tea. Check out Morrath, Centuries of Blindness. It's really good. Next up, your pick of the week. Haven't been doing those, but pick of the week. Cavegrave, Unfurling Putridity. This is death metal. 3-piece band from Asheville, North Carolina. Formed in 2019. This is their first full-length album. This is cavernous death metal, right? And it is really good. Reminds me sometimes of Witch Vomit, right? Anyway, this is just really, really good stuff. 8 tracks, 17 minutes and 21 seconds. They're on Hand of Death Records. So, if you're only going to check out one thing, let it be this one. Cavegrave. Next up, Caustic Vomit, Eloquent Requiems of Necrotic Decadence demo. Now, this is doom/death, right? 4-piece band from St. Petersburg, Russia. Very doomy, okay? Honestly, sometimes too doomy for my tastes, all right? Couldn't pass on this, though, because it's so good, It does speed up, long songs. I forgot to write down the running time, but it's like 4 songs, and they're like, 10-minute songs, a couple of them or whatever. Doomy, too doomy, but really good. So, some of you like really doomy. So, if you like your death metal very doomy, check this out. Caustic Vomit. Wouldn't mind owning this on tape just because, vomit, right? Yeah, it's good. So, yeah, check that out. Last up is WARWITCH, Monument of Death and War EP. Now, this is WARWITCH from Tucson, Arizona, not to be confused with WARWITCH from Los Angeles. Blackened Death Thrash, one-man project, started in 2020. This EP is the first release. 5 songs, 19.5 minutes, and that's all I wrote down. And honestly, I don't remember. I remember that Cavegrave. Cavegrave, I'm probably going to end up buying because it's great. And Caustic Vomit, like I said, I'm trying to, expand my horizons, That was a little too doomy for me, but I recognize that it's really good, Cool riffs, right? So Metallica, right? Last week, I talked about 72 Seasons. I'd only listened to the first 30 minutes of it. Promised I would listen to the whole thing, and I did this week. I listened to it all the way through, straight through. And, that's my reaction. This is my review of 72 Seasons. I don't know. It just, and people make fun of people like me because I hated the Black Album and I've hated everything since, right? And people are like, oh, you just want to hate. You're a hater, right? No, here's the deal. I don't want to hate Metallica. I want to love Metallica. And everything I listen to is if it came on the radio, I wouldn't change the channel. I wouldn't change the station, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm never going to like listen to it on purpose, you know. That's how I feel about it. Just there's nothing in their music now that like connects with me, you know. Kind of generic. Like a generic, that's in my mind, it seems generic, just not memorable. Lux Eterna, you know, it's got that cool riff, you know. So that would be the exception. It's like, you know, release that on a single cassette, you know, a cassette single like the old days. Here's the deal, Metallica. Release Lux Eterna on a cassette single and cover like, you know, a Misfits song that you've never covered before on the B-side. I'll buy it. How's that? Oops, kick the camera. So, I don't know. I just, Metallica's never going to make a real thrash album because it wouldn't sell as well as the stuff they're doing now, right? I don't know. I'll probably cut all this out. I just don't, you know, I don't want to be that. I am that guy, though. That's the problem. You know, I am that guy. You know, whatever. You know. So, last night, Friday nights, I've been going down to the American Legion. Friday night, they're open to the public, and they do the Queen of Hearts drawing, right? So I've been going. Cheapest beer in town, right? $2 a bottle, you know. So, drinking beer. Last night, nobody won again. You know, it's up to like 160-some thousand next week. That'd buy a lot of records, 162,000. So yeah, maybe I'll win. Who knows? So, last night after the drawing, we stick around, you know, and there was beer, there were shots, and there was karaoke, right? Now, I've never done karaoke before in my life. Never. I don't sing. I don't dance. Okay? It's two of my rules. So, like I said, there was beer, there was shots. My nephew's like, if I do one, will you do one? And I was like, well, all right, you know, you can do it, I can do it, you know, I guess. You know, so he did it. And so I did it. And then I did it again. And then I did it a third time. So I sang 3 songs at the American Legion and shot video. So yeah, you're gonna, not tonight, not this episode, my next collection update, I'm gonna show you the footage. Me doing karaoke. I can't sing. I have a weird singing voice. You know, it's weird. You know, like I said, I don't sing. I've never heard myself sing. I'm listening to it. I'm like, wow, I sound weird. You know, so yeah, not really. You know, I don't know. I guess that's all I got to say. You know, so that's it for the week in metal. I will do my best. Didn't get to a story time this week. You know, sorry about that. I will soon, very soon. See, here's a problem. Next weekend is the citywide yard sale, and we participate, and it's a lot of work getting ready for a yard sale, right? So starting Wednesday, like I'm going to be like wore out every night from working because I'm not used to physical labor, you know? So yeah, I'm out of shape. So yeah, anyway, I'll just wrap it up. I got nothing else to say. Like I said, I'll do something soon so I can show you the karaoke footage, you know, before I get cold feet, because it's really bad. Really bad. I cannot sing, you know. So, gonna tell you, I won't tell you what I sang, but I'm thinking, you know, next time the karaoke dude is there, you know, they had, not a fan of Motley Crue, but, you know, those first 2 albums, not bad, right? So they had Shout at the Devil, you know. So I'm going to practice my Vince Neil, you know, and try to maybe do that next time, you know. So, yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that's it. I'll shut up. See you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. Later.